Formula One calendar year, Melbourne, Australia. Wow! When the smoke cleared after the rain fell, McLaren's Lando Norris sent a message to one and all. Max! Second. Max! Sniffing a chance for victory. Max! On red alert. Incoming! Lando Norris. Check him out in the victory ceremony. Hugging his colleagues. That brother's cold. That brother's a cold hombre. The rain fell. And yet when the smoke cleared after the slicks, intermediate, hard tyres were applied. Pit stops extraordinarily fast. Lewis Hamilton seeking an 8th World Formula One Drivers' Championship. My lord, flattered to deceive? Don't be naive. Lewis knows he's got to take time to adapt and adjust to that Ferrari, that prancing black horse. And yet, when the smoke cleared, when the rain settled, Lewis, 10. Oscar Piastri, big up yourself, Piastri, big up yourself. What a rousing race you had. What a dramatic race. Off onto the grass. And yet, like, share, subscribe to Reason Boss as the armchair sporting fan, giving you a summation from an armchair perspective of the Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne. Piastri, the hometown favourite, gunning for glory, giving his partner and teammate in the McLaren, reigning Constructors' Champion, all sorts of trouble. And yet, my lord, one moment of snooze and you lose. Took him off. Tyres overheating. Needed a bit of coolness. Too much coolness. Into a puddle and off into the grass. Trying to get some traction. Couldn't get out of the grass. What did he do? Engage, reverse. Reverse it, they cried. Reverse the thing. Reverse it. My lord. Everyone had gone past. And yet, he manfully, gamefully, reverse. Finally got some traction. Finally found some tarmac. Off he sped to cheers from the thousands gathered at Melbourne Park. Even I had a little tear in my eye. God bless you, Piastri. As a Lewis Hamilton fan, oh God, to see that this brother Piastri ended up 9th after all of that. Ahead of Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's number 1, dare I say? Ferrari co-driver, co-partner of Lewis Hamilton in 8th place. George Russell in the Mercedes, 3rd, taking up the podium spot. 1, Lando Norris. 2, Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Last lap drama. Could he overtake Lando? Never gone, so couldn't do it. He was slipping and sliding. But he knows this Lando, he's got some Star Wars, some Han Solo kind of qualities about this guy. He's a cool operator. He's a cold operator. Trust me. He knows what he has to do. Off of last season's attempt to catch Max Verstappen. He came close. But there was no cigar at the end of the day. Who's in the building? Gian Griffin. How you doing, big man? Big up yourself, Gian. Like, share, and subscribe. Richbo Sports, the armchair sporting boss. Following F1 proceedings. Going to be following Carabao proceedings. Going to be following World Indoor Athletics proceedings. But right about now, oh God, Lando Norris. The Reason Boss believes. The armchair boss believes he's the real deal. 1 down, 23 more to go. It's a long campaign, said Lando. He's delighted with the victory. Hard earned. Well done to all his team. Well done to his opponents. They want it as much as him. Piastri wants it. Max Verstappen, the reigning F1 Constructors Champion. I say Constructors. I had to hesitate. It's been years since McLaren have won the Constructors Championship, and yet here they stand. McLaren, Constructors Champion. Max Verstappen, the driver, world champion, 4 times champion. Lewis Hamilton, 7 times. Could have been 8. Should have been 8. We'll not go there right now. Am I right? But my lord, this Lando Norris, I'm telling you, he's cool. He's cold. He's calculating. Hey, what? I heard Lewis on the radio during the race being given advice from the pit crew, the technical crew. Lewis said, hey, what? I'll make the decision. Don't worry about it. I'm aware. What happened, the long and short of it? Lewis out on hard tyres. When the rain was falling, he was slipping and sliding. Come in, change the tyres. Stay out there, they said. Stay out there. 2 laps too many. The horse had bolted, and the prancing horse that is Ferrari was left as an also ran. Will that be the fate of Lewis Hamilton? Will that be the fate of Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari? McLaren's leading people are aware that Ferrari will be a real and present danger, a clear and present threat in this season. But you snooze and you lose, 1 race at a time. How long will it take, as far as the reason boss, as far as the armchair boss is concerned, how long will it take for Ferrari to step up and get up to speed? Will it be too late? Was this a portent of things to come or not to come, as the case may be? Like, share, and subscribe to Rich Bo Sports. It's the Armchair Boss. It's perspective on F1 for the 25 to 26 season. Lando Norris has made a mark and left a statement as clear as day. I'm in it to win it. That's what Lando said. I am raising a fist, a black power salute fist. A F1 power, driver's power fist to the people like Alonso. A rain king himself slid off into the barriers. Boom! That was him and his Aston Martin done for the session. Meanwhile, you've got Lando Norris cold and calculating. Piastri in the grass, and yet there was glass as he hit the reverse and then went fast forward. 9th place ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, God. Oh, God. Lewis, you are a GOAT contender, not a pretender. I'm going to trust the process, 1 race at a time. It may not be this season for the 40-year-old Lewis Hamilton. However, as long as he's got a Ferrari under his guidance, this man is a mini computer. He knows what clock's striking. Billy Squash, do a line of what? Do a line of what, Billy? I'd rather have some squash. Kirsty, what do you mean, Kirsty? Cheeky, what do you mean? I'm in. Are you? Like, share, and subscribe. The Reason Boss coming with a F1 summary of the Australian Grand Prix. As far as the Reason Boss is concerned, as far as the Armchair Boss is concerned, as a sporting fan of the highest order, I've got to say I've seen the greats. I've seen the Michael Schumachers. I've seen the Mika Häkkinens. I've seen the Alan Prost. I've seen the Ayrton Sennas. Drivers of the highest order. No quarter asked and none given. I see that in the cold, calculating eyes of Lando Norris. Max, you got trouble on your hands. You got trouble in your hands, Max. Can you handle it? Are you man enough to handle it? Like, share, and subscribe. Lando first. Max second in the Red Bull. Third for George Russell. Shh. That's where Lewis left. What's in the tank, George? What's in the tank, George? We'll see. You've got points on the board. Let's see when the dust settles who will reign supreme. Lando's ready. McLaren's ready. The dancing, prancing horse getting up to speed. It's F1. You can't get any faster than that. You better get up to speed quick and fast, Lewis. Leclerc, you've got to get up to speed quick and fast. Like, share, subscribe. It's the Reason Boss saying chaos. And yet amid the chaos, there was order. Lando wants it. Max knows it. Lewis wants it. It's a question of time. It's a question of Oh God, like, share, subscribers in the building. I'm Exit. I'm not getting any younger. You see me have the Pep Guardiola look. Captain JD, big up yourself, one love each and every time. Keep the lines open, the lines are open. I've been watching you, JD, big up yourself. I'm watching F1, I'm watching Rugby Union, that's another story. I'm watching the Carabao Cup later. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be Liverpool or is it going to be the 1974 last trophy won Newcastle United? As far as the reason boss is concerned, by the way, a quick one, Ayrton Senna, Brazilian stock. We've got Bruno Guimarães and Joe Linton, the new generation, new breed of Brazilian winners mentality. Oh God. Oh, I would love for Newcastle. I love it. I love it. As Kevin Keegan said, I love it if Newcastle could come up and get that victory, lift that Carabao Cup. I think Mr. Salah and Mr. Slot and Mr. Van Dijk will have a thing or two. Mr. Gravenberch will have a thing or two to say. As far as the Australian Grand Prix is concerned, Lando came, saw, and conquered an outstanding Aussie Grand Prix. What a great appetizer. What a great appetizer for Formula One. Excitement, drama, a bag of drama, the right way. Rain, sunshine, slipping and a sliding. It went wrong for some. It went wrong for some. Alonso, wheel and come again. Piastri, wheel and come again. Lewis, please wheel and come again. But the man who's right here, right now, Lando Norris. Who about? Hey, Black Edit, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. Kirsty, you think it's easy? One love, full respect, peace and love. Lando Norris, I salute. A great start, a great opening to all those F1 drivers. Man, tricky conditions, but you love driving. It's the creme de la creme. Lando looking for it, looking to depose Max Verstappen. As far as the reason boss is concerned, it's going to take a good one to beat this character. This guy is a Star Wars type character. He's a hero. He's not a zero. He's the real deal. And he ain't going to stop. Max, I warned you last season about Lewis. But you've got a young Tyro in your hands now, Max. I warned you once, I warned you twice. Are you up to the task, Max? Are you up to the task? Or is it going to be a bag of excuses? We'll see. Bring it, Max. Bring it. I know you can bring it. And so can Lando. Watch out for the next installment of the Armchair Bosses. Take from a layman's perspective. I'm not a petrol head. No, Kirsty, I'm not a petrol head. And I won't be led. I will believe my own 1, 2, 3, 4 yay and cry. Bye. Hey. Oh God. JD.